I have another geometrical sculpture, and today being the 8th day of the 3rd month, um, I I've been trying to make one from 3/8, using 3/8 to make a geometrical, a creative geometrical um, sculpture. I've decided to call these sculptures because they're not forms, right? So I've decided to call these they're creative and they're geometrical sculptures. Um, this one I just did for fun. This is some might have seen this one before. It's neat. It's using eights, fours, and sixes, and you get something which is between a um, uh, a square and a circle, right? It's really interesting. And what's also interesting in this is, can you see that the arc there, that line? Okay, there's both of them there. But what's interesting here is, let me see if I can get something to point here. Um, the now it's too bright. Usually I have lighting issues down here. So this circle goes to the midpoint of there, or sorry, from there, the top of that to there, and it continues like that, from the middle, a circle there. What you get is there's a circle there, like that, and if you were to draw a line from the midpoint from there to the midpoint of there, you would get can I find something else here? Let's try using this. Something like that. And so you'd have to imagine that there's a square from the middle of there to the middle of there to the middle of there to the middle of there. And it appears to be that it is squaring the circle. It's possible that this kind of form here, if you want to call it a form, it appears to be the squaring the circle. Because at first glance, is it a square or is it a circle? Well, perhaps it's something in between, and yeah, it's interesting. That might be squaring the circle contained in this geometrical configuration. So that was that one. That's just something a little extra I wanted to point out. That, of course, was the one from yesterday. I went over already. This is the one for today. And there's 1 8, 2 8s, and there is the third 8. So this is what I came up with using 3/8. And in this one you can see there are 2 triangles. There's only 2 triangles in this one. And the rest is made up with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 is 9. 9 squares, 6 pentagons, 2 triangles, and 3/8. And you get that form there. So that is it for today. There's the geometrical sculpture using 3/8, and this again is made out of cardstock, and this one was a very tight fit, where if you are to make this out of other material, keep that in mind, where there's going to be some adjustments perhaps to make. I don't know if it's possible to make that into something more solid, but as is. But nonetheless, there's one for a geometrical sculpture using 3/8. And I'm not sure if I've been able to display that well enough here. That's it going that way. That's how it looks going that way. Once again, this one only has 2 triangles, which is interesting. And that is the video for today.